Back at it again. We're here in Charlotte, North Carolina. About to pull up on my guy at Herbn. Holla at him. He's got a real interesting brand. Street vendor. You know, posted up on his company, posted up on the street out here in the cold with it. I'm gonna go talk to my man and see what he got going on. All right, so I'm gonna hear my man Reddy at Herbn in Charlotte, North Carolina, in the Noda area. My man's gonna put me up on game. I seen him on the gram, seen him on YouTube, man. I had to come check him out.
For sure.
So how long has Herbn been around, bro?
I've been doing Herbn. We've been owning Herbn for like 3 years. It's 2024 now, so yeah, it's going on 4 years, but 3 years solid I've been out here, for sure.
Okay, and how'd you get started?
You know, I was in the industry in other aspects,
Right.
and this was coming off of the pandemic, and we were doing fine, but we were trying to figure out ways to get deeper involved into the plant, because my business partner is a master's degree horticulturalist, and she finished her studies in pharmaceutical psychoactive investigation. So we wanted to do more than provide. We wanted to do more than be in the industry in the aspect that I was in it at that time. And we wanted to be more focused on education, because we already saw where the industry was going. Like, I was in the hemp industry as well, but we already saw where it was going, and we saw there was a void when it came to educating people properly on just cannabinoids in general, but more specifically, like Delta-8 was a big thing at that time, and people were just, the misinformation around D8 was really like, it was almost criminal, to the point where like people were getting sick and, you know, they're getting headaches, just having really bad experiences because they weren't educated properly. So we just felt like we could come in with a lane of education first, information first, obviously great products, but if you know what you're talking about, people gonna buy your stuff anyway. So
yeah, 100%.
That was really like why we started Herbn.
100%. And so how did you find the team that you started with?
Well, shit, T. Lee found us. We were doing a hemp show in Tennessee. T. Lee found us. She was working for a tribe. She does a lot of work with tribes in her part of the country, Wisconsin. Sam, we found Sam, for real. Sam, I don't know, we kind of all just found each other. It was all organic. Sam was in the Marines, and Sam was really just looking for, not family, he has a family, but just like, I think when you're a part of something like that in the Marines, and you know, you go through what he went through, you never lose that desire for camaraderie. You know what I mean? I don't think you ever lose that desire to just be a part of something. You know what I mean? If it's something positive, even better. And I'm just happy we were able to provide him an avenue to just, you know, to fight with us.
Yeah, that's fire, man. And now, did y'all face any battles in the beginning whenever you were getting going and everything?
Not like
anything major?
Not anything like institutional, nothing, no pushback like government wise or anything like that. There's always adversity to be faced, be it from just what it takes to run a business, you know what I mean? General business practices, making money, operation costs, whatever, but you know, to quote unquote haters, everything else, but nothing that stopped the show. This shit don't stop.
Yes, sir.
For sure.
And so you talked a little bit about like the misinformation and stuff like that. Like, now that we see like the THCA boom and like the wave of that going, like how do you battle like the stigma, or kind of like the people that are, I want to say, like on the fence about that? Like, how do you battle that?
So the thing about THCA is there's less misinformation about it, in terms of there's less dangerous misinformation. And I say that because with Delta-8 is a psychoactive cannabinoid, but it comes from CBD. It's one of the psychoactive components of CBD, and it's found in very, very small quantities. But it's a sleeping cannabinoid, right? So were you to extract it and accumulate it and then put it in the gummies and all that, you do technically have something that is quote unquote psychoactive, but it's really just a really powerful like sleep aid. You know what I mean? That's what it's for. So just like any other sleep aid, if you take too much of it, you're not gonna get the desired effects. You know what I mean? That shit it's gonna fuck you up. With THCA is a psychoactive cannabinoid. So, and then especially when you light it on fire and it decarbs and all that, it's more of a psychoactive cannabinoid in the sense of being recreationally used in Delta 8. So even if there is misinformation associated with THCA, it's less dangerous than anything associated with Delta 8 because of the side effects, right? But THCA, you know, people who are on the fence about it are just people who are on the fence about cannabis in general at this point. Anybody who already smokes cannabis, they're probably more so excited about THCA.
Yeah. And I mean, I've seen a huge boom in it. I think Charlotte is definitely like one of those cities that's like a major hub for it, for sure. So
look, this really outside. Look, where your camera at? My boy really outside, man.
Yeah, he really
I told
out here
you,
with it.
That's your B-roll right there. You missed it. It was all ass crack. He about fell over.
Man, my man had his cheeks out, yo.
Outside.
Hey, yo, yeah.
His mouth all blue.
Man.
That's your B-roll right there.
It really be like that for real. It really be like that for real.
We outside.
For real. Outside with it for real, man.
For sure.
Now, what kind of products you got at Herbn?
We obviously have excellent flower, excellent smokable flower. We got excellent edibles. We got excellent disposables. You know, come through, holla at me. On, you know, face to face, you know, we can show you exactly what we got going on. But excellent smokable flower, excellent edibles, excellent disposables. Obviously, I'm able to answer. I'm not gonna say any of your cannabinoid questions. I'm not like a cannabis genius or guru or anything. I've invented nothing, but I feel very comfortable answering any questions people come up with. You know, anything else, I'm able to pass it to T. Lee because she's my resident plant genius. She knows anything and everything about plants, cannabis included. But yeah, man, come fuck with me. You know.
For sure. And I seen that y'all offer a little bit of consulting too for Herbn. So talk a little bit about that.
So the consultations, we slowed down on that a bit because T. Lee does that. She's got other obligations and whatnot. But generally what it consists of, you sit down with her, well, you know, digitally, whatever. And she figures out what your needs are as far as what it is you're trying to do, right? If you're trying to open a dispensary, if you're trying to open an agency, consulting agency yourself, if you're trying to do logistics where you're just moving stuff from point A to point B, you guys figure out what it is your needs are. Then she figures out what it is that you need to be licensed in that area and yada, 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 you know. And there's a cost associated with it, but, you know, it's good information from a quality source. She knows exactly what she's talking about. So that's what we do.
Love, man. Love to hear that. And are there any plans to expand for Herbn?
So, yes, but we're just not, you know, it's one of those things where it's in the early stages, right? Like I said, adversity is to be had. Over these 3 years, we've been overwhelmingly up, and then we've, you know, been steady as she goes, and then we've hit adversities and things like that. So, you know, I don't miss, but we're working on it. You know what I mean? It's one of those things that's in the cards. I just, I mean, shit, there's no overhead out here, and I got the streets. So I'm not like pressed to do it, but in the interest of just offering something for everybody and I have a multitude of more things I could offer to the people that I don't put on the table. So in the interest of doing that, absolutely, there are plans for expansion, for sure.
Awesome, man. I can't wait to see it, man. And let everybody know where they can find you on social media and website and all that. All
right, man, listen, man. Big Stay Ready, Herbn Legend. You can find this, the social media for this page is _Herbn, HERBN. We're never first. When you hit search or accounts or whatever, we're usually like 6th or 7th. Look for the black background, green letters, _Herbn. Yeah, man, tap in, don't tap out. Come fuck with me.
All right. Ready. I appreciate you again, man.
Sure.
Just like that, man. Keep rolling.